Now, this might be a little bit too niche and a little bit too local, but as a person who grew up around this area and grew up going to this mall with friends, and it was once a thriving mall, this is so sad to me, y'all. Look. These entire row of stores are gone. Just absolutely nothing. Just wall all the way down into the JCPenney. Like, Wheaton Mall has gone down tremendously, and I'm surprised it's even still open. This is so sad to me. And I'm still walking and it's still nothing. Like, if you know, you know, this used to be filled with just stores, y'all. And now it's nothing but, like, why is there a furniture store in here? Like, the stores are like bootleg, like off.
And let alone they already are saying everything must go. So it looks like that furniture store is about to be shutting down as well. Let's check this out though.
Brand stores, like, where is everything? This is so sad. Like, stuff like this, the toy shop, like, what is this? Oh, it's really nothing. It's really nothing. Even this must go. Everything must go. Store closing down. Like, Wheaton Mall is just not what it used to be. Like, y'all, they got Temu stores in here. Temu stores. This was the Temu store I'm talking about. Beat and Cheery. What are we selling in here? Flamingos, jewelry. Okay. Knickknacks. More knickknacks. More jewelry. But then we come here, we got candy. We got Christmas trees, snowmen, and then we got Mickey Mouse, bootleg Mickey Mouse and Hello Kitty. What is this? And then we got plants in the back. Deer, like this, like what?
I think the downfall of shopping malls must be studied because, like, honestly, the way that it has like fell off over the years is like it's scary. It really is. And I used to think that, oh, it's because the prices were crazy and everybody got greedy. And yes, while that is a portion of it, right? You had stores who were being super greedy with insane prices. But at the same time, I think between the economy that we were facing within the pandemic, and the malls were going down even before the pandemic. But I'm just saying, as we were going into the pandemic, on top of, you know, crazy prices, right? And people just not shopping in the malls as much. On top of that, you have the rise of online shopping as well. Big companies like Amazon and every single company, especially during the pandemic, they were starting to shift a lot of their operations to operate online. And some of them kept stores, and a lot of them still operate within certain, you know, malls. But a lot of them just decided, like a lot of these small malls around the world, they're like, all right, we packing up and we're leaving. And it's so sad to see. But on top of that, you have stores like this who are, you know, seeing the effects of it.
Does anyone want to explain why shoes are literally just dying right now? I own a sneaker store and we've been struggling for the last couple months. And y'all can say, oh, it's because you overprice things. And I know what you're going to say. Oh, it's a Yeezy. You're overpricing it. It's $110. Retails like $2 something. Market's like $190. I'm pricing it at $110.
Now, I get what he's saying. He's pricing that shoe right there at $110. But imagine the price of all these other shoes within the store. Maybe that's one example. And I could be completely wrong, right? Like, a shout out to the creator. And I'm going to link the video in the description below if you guys want to check it out as well. And, you know, probably everything in there is probably well valued. However, what we're seeing right now within the shoe industry is people are not like, people are looking at shoes and Jordans and all these fashion brands as luxuries, right? Like most people are struggling to even pay their rent, let alone buy let alone buy shoes. You know, like this is what we're seeing within the industry. And by all means, people are still buying shoes. I'm not going to misconstrue that. Let's not make it seem like nobody's buying shoes. But when we talk about, you know, the sales being down and, you know, the business are struggling from, you know, sneakers, and I'm not a sneaker expert. That's not what I'm coming to this video to say. But when you talk about it being down, people are making and prioritizing decisions within their lives. But let's check this out.
It's brand new. An off-white lot dunk, which you haven't been able to get for 4 years now. Used to be going for $500 to $600. Market's like $400. We haven't priced.
I'm sorry, $320 for a pair of shoes. I mean, your average American is not looking for that. You know, like you have people. There is an audience for looking for these shoes, but we're talking about sales and traffic. You know, your average American is not looking for a super niche down shoe just like this for $320 for a pair of shoes.
It's at $320. A shoe that's sold out, hard to get, a SB Navy 4. It's used, but $210. That's like retail. And then you have stuff that are like Jordan 1s, like these shattered backboards that just came out. We were charging like $170 for them or something like that, which retails higher. And then we got like Lucky Greens, the Royal Toes. All these things are going for well under retail, and we have them priced under retail. For example, like a yellow ochre, which is not even a bad shoe, is going for like $90 in the store here, which is crazy. Retail is like, what, 170? It's definitely an interesting time in the sneaker world right now, and you'd think that people would be coming to sell us their shoes too because the market's down. They just want to get rid of some stuff, but that's not even the case. We haven't had a lot of people coming to sell to us. I mean, last week we did buy a lot of shoes, but this week we're a little slow. So if you guys are looking to sell us your shoes or come and buy some shoes because you're looking to buy the dip, then please stop by 1049 East Imperial Highway, Placentia, California. It's Hidden Realm.
Yep, and I could be completely wrong, right? Like they could be going through something completely different. I'm just talking about shoes just in a general sense, which, you know, overall is within certain malls as well.
You guys want to abandon mall tour? You do. So let's go. First, let's walk down the escalator. Oh my gosh. Over here, you will find a abandoned little food court with tables, flickering light cabana over here. The sad, demolished mini golf. What a time. I would love to go back there and show you what's by those mirrors and the creepy dark light, but I would not want to be prosecuted today. I actually would love to weigh myself in front of the whole mall right now. I don't know what this store is giving. What do you think this one was in the past? Is that completely abandoned? This store is popping right now. Hollister with the hut. My precious, I miss you. This looks like it would have been the Gap. The Spencer's outline still lives on. I don't think Santa's coming to town this year. I love this food court sign though. Don't change. Please don't change. Out of all stores at JCPenney, somehow is still going strong. Don't worry, you can still get tattooed in the mall. Well, this was a Nike store before. How much does this cost to rent out? Because I'm trying to get married in the mall right now. Hello? Look at that dance floor. At least there's a skate park inside the mall. Right next to the skate park is Macy's. Now only at Mall of America. Closed, closed, closed.
Yep, and this is a mall. Sounds like they are up in Minnesota or Minneapolis, right? Like, I mean, it's crazy, but like I said, the downfall of malls, it is scary. It's scary to see, and it's all over. It's not certain cities, not certain states, and we've already talked about this across the board. But I mean, this is what it looks like.
Look how dry the mall is. The Galleria. Nothing going on. Not one person.
But like I said, there also are malls where they are super busy as well, right? Like you got massive malls where it's always full across the United States. So I'm not gonna come on and say that every single mall is dealing with this, but your malls, your individual, your spread out malls, your outskirt malls, not in major cities, are definitely seeing the effects of people making more prioritized decisions. But like I said, not even just malls, it's also stores like Home Goods are suffering. Check this out.
Now this should show y'all we are not spending nothing. We are in a recession, or we just over it. Because look how packed up this Home Goods is. Like, I'm finally up in here since all the Halloween stuff is gone, and it don't make any sense how much stuff, like, they is in full capacity. It's like you don't even want to get something because you're gonna end up having other stuff fall out. Like, y'all.
And I'm very curious as to why it looks like that. Just to see that first video, look at how much stuff. Like, you can't even shop. You can't even, if you move one thing from this whole, aisle, it's all gonna flip off of the floor. This could be another bigger issue for what is going on at home, because maybe they bought a lot of different things right before all these tariffs hit or something. I couldn't even tell you what specifically they're going through, but just to see how packed, like, this is just so much stuff. But at the end of the day, people just aren't buying stuff like that. Like, yeah, they're buying, people are, still shopping, but on the mass scale, most people are just budgeting and trying to save as much money as possible.